Hello boys and girls, welcome back to another English language lesson for grade 7. Today we want to look at possessive and compound nouns. I'm Sir Jared. I want you to sit back, relax and enjoy as we discover these two types of nouns. Possessive noun. Who owns the house in the following sentence? Who owns the house in the following sentence? Sheila's house is beautiful. I want you to examine that sentence properly. Sheila's house is beautiful. Who owns the house in this sentence? Sheila. Now, how do you know that Sheila owns this house? Think about it. We notice what? There is an apostrophe and then there's a S at the end of the word Sheila. And that shows what? Possession. Very good. Now a possessive noun shows ownership. What does it show? Ownership. A possessive noun is formed with the use of an apostrophe and S. I want you to remember that. And if you look at the sentence with Sheila's house, we have the apostrophe along with the S. Now let's look at singular possessive nouns. Now, singular possessive nouns, they show that one person, place, or thing owns something. One person, place, or thing owns something, hence it is singular possessive. Now, you form the possessives of a singular noun by adding an apostrophe and S, which gives us what? Apostrophe S to the noun. So in the case of the sentence we looked at the beginning of the lesson with Sheila's house, Sheila's, that's what? Singular possessive noun. That's an example of a singular possessive noun. Now let's look at plural possessive nouns. A plural noun that shows ownership is called a plural possessive noun. Let's go that again. A plural noun that shows ownership is called a plural possessive noun. Now, when a plural noun ends in S, and this is a very important point I want you to pay attention to. When a plural noun ends in S, the possessive is formed by adding only an apostrophe after the S. What do we do when a plural noun ends with S? We add an apostrophe after, so we don't put apostrophe before the S. We put the apostrophe where? After the S. Very good, boys and girls. Now, when a plural noun does not end in S, the possessive is formed by adding an apostrophe and S. So if you have a plural noun and it does not end with a S, what do? We add apostrophe and S. Very good. Now, activity 1. Change the following nouns into their correct possessive form. Change the following nouns into their correct possessive form. Let's dive in. Farm. What's the possessive form of farm? Farms. Very good. So we have F-A-R-M apostrophe S. And is this singular or plural? Singular possessive. Very good. Next one. Nell. Nels. Very good. N-E-L-L apostrophe S. Is it singular possessive or plural possessive? It's singular possessive. Very good. We have clerk. What is the possessive form of clerk? Clerks. C-L-E-R-K apostrophe S. And is it singular possessive or plural possessive? It's singular possessive. Very good. Then we have horse. What's the possessive form? Horses. Very good. H-O-R-S-E apostrophe S. And is it singular possessive or plural possessive? It's singular possessive. Very good. Let's continue. Child. What is the possessive form? Child. C-H-I-L-D apostrophe S. And is it singular possessive or plural possessive? It's singular possessive. Very good. Men. What do we have? What is the possessive form of the word men? Men's. M-E-N apostrophe S. Is this singular possessive or plural possessive? It's plural possessive. Very good. Workers. Workers. What is the possessive form of this word? Workers. W-O-R-K-E-R-S apostrophe. And is it singular possessive or plural possessive? It's plural possessive. We have the word sheep. What is the possessive form of this word? Sheeps. S-H-E-E-P apostrophe S. Now, is it singular possessive or plural possessive? No. For the answer for this question, it would depend on the context in which this word is used. Because as we know, singular sheep, plural sheep. Very good. So it all depends on how this word is used in a sentence. We will now be able to decipher whether it's used in a singular possessive form or in the plural possessive form. Let's continue, boys and girls. Adults. Adults. What is the possessive form of this word? Adults. All right. A-D-U-L-T-S apostrophe. Is this in a singular possessive form or plural possessive? Plural possessive. Women. Women. What is the possessive form of this word? Women's. All right. W-O-M-E-N apostrophe S. Is this in its singular form or plural form? Plural form. Very good, boys and girls. Now let's move on to activity number 2. Rewrite the sentences using the possessive form of the phrase in bold print. Rewrite the sentences using the possessive form of the phrase in bold print. The car of my brother-in-law was stolen. The car of my brother-in-law was stolen. What is the answer? How do we put the part in bold in this sentence in its correct possessive form? My brother-in-law's car. Lovely. My brother-in-law's car. Excellent. Let's continue. The brother of Gabriel helps with the chores around the house. The brother of Gabriel helps with the chores around the house. What is the answer, boys and girls? Gabriel's brother. Very good. Look at the apostrophe S there. Gabriel's brother. And let me ask this question. Gabriel's in this case, singular or plural? Singular. Very good. The room of the Jones was vacant. The room of the Jones was vacant. What is the answer? Jones's room. Jones's room. Singular, plural? Plural. Very good. Now let's move on to compound nouns. Have you ever asked yourself the question, what is a compound noun? Now, compound nouns are made of two or more words. Let me repeat that again. Compound nouns are made of two or more words. It can be one word, more than one word, or joined by hyphens. For example, storybook, runner-up. Now, some examples of compound nouns are cannot. What words we have there to make up this noun? Can and not. Lovely. Baseball. Baseball. Together. We have to, get, and her. Next, fireworks. Fire and works. Railroad. Rail and road. Lovely. Now on your screen, you're seeing a list of compound words. A list of compound words. Now, you can research after this lesson another list because there are a lot of compound nouns. Trust me. Let's look at the ones we have on your screen. Cannot, together, crosswalk, moonlight, baseball, become, basketball, football, fireworks, became, sweetmeat, railroad. Activity time. Read the clues given and write a compound noun for your answer. Read the clues given and write a compound noun for your answer. Food remaining from a previous meal. What do we call that? Food remaining from a previous meal. Leftovers. Very good. So we have left and overs. Very good. The time in the morning when light first appears. The time in the morning when light first appears. What is your answer? Now it can either be daybreak or sunrise. Day plus break give us daybreak. Sun plus rise give us sunrise. Lovely. Now, boys and girls, I want to thank you all for participating in class today. I hope you had a great time learning about possessive noun and compound nouns. And I hope that you're able to differentiate between the two, especially when it comes to the singular possessive and the plural possessive. Until we meet again, I'm Sir Jared, and I'm out.